right, let's go to work. All right, let's start with our chair on our left side here. All right, we're going to start with our feet hip width apart. Okay, knees slightly bent. You've got your hand on the chair. As I put my chapstick, my lips are just unbelievably dry. All right, hand on the chair. We're going to close our eyes, get your bearings. If you feel comfortable and confident, you can lift that hand off that chair. Time begins now. Good. That's it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Now we're going to move our feet as close together as we can get them. Same verbal cues, okay? Knees slightly bent, core tight, hand on the chair. All right, eyes closed, get your bearings. Time begins now. If you feel comfortable and confident, you can raise that hand up. Good. That's it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. All right, we're going to keep the chair right where it's at. We're going to stand on one foot. Okay, we're going to start with our left foot. So what I want you to do is shift your weight over to your left foot. All right, bring that heel of the right foot into the air. Kind of get your bearings. We're going to keep our eyes open this time. I want you to find your focal point in front of you. Find something to focus on. All right, you ready? Let's bring that right foot up in the air. If you feel comfortable, you feel confident. Time begins now. Again, only if you're comfortable and confident, you can raise that foot in the air. Bring that hand just a couple inches off the chair there. You want to stay safe. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. All right, we're going to do the same thing. This time, close our eyes. Balancing on our left foot with our eyes closed. So let's shift our weight to our left foot. Bring the right heel into the air. Bend your knee. I want you to close your eyes. Get your bearings. If you're really swaying like a leaf in the wind, I want you to keep your foot on the ground. If you feel comfortable, confident, let's bring that right foot up into the air. Time begins now. All right, if you're feeling safe, I want you to be safe now, but if you feel comfortable, you can bring that hand just an inch. I mean, let it hover over that chair. I want everyone to be safe here. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. Let's rotate. Rotate that chair to the opposite side. Good. Rotating that chair to the opposite side. Okay, same thing. We're balancing on one leg, so let's shift our weight to our right foot. Bring that left heel into the air. Our eyes are open this first time. Eyes are open. Okay, ready? Let's bring that left foot up in the air if you feel confident. Time has begun. Find your focal point. That's it. You can bring that hand off that chair if you feel comfortable. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Great job. Now our eyes are going to be closed, okay? So let's shift our weight to our right foot. Left heel is in the air. Bend your knee. Okay, close your eyes. Get your bearings. Okay, let's bring that left foot up into the air. Time has begun. If you feel comfortable and confident, let that hand hover. Keep it close. I want everyone to be safe here. Good. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome. All right, let's have a seat. Grab a shot of water if you need it. Those are our assessments. We do those assessments before every class. Kind of get an idea of where we're at, how we're progressing. If you're not getting better, I need to know. All right? If you're not getting better, I need to know. All right, pop quiz. How many of you did your homework? There must be a glitch on the computer. Only Michelle raised her hand. So I'll deal with the other one later. All right, here we go. First thing we're going to do. All right, let's bring this a little closer so I can see there. Keeping it simple, I want your back off the back of the chair there, right? Let's keep the back off the back of the chair. And all we're going to do is we're just simply going to alternate our legs back and forth. All right? We're going to warm those quadriceps up nice and tall, core tight. chest up, chin up, and we're just alternating back and forth. That's it. Back and forth. Nice and smooth. Good. All right. Let's get a couple of more. We're going to change it up a little bit. All right. Now we're going to bring our right foot up and we're going to go out, in, and down. And then we'll do the same with the left foot. In and down. Up, out. Good. There you go. Nice and easy, nice and smooth. You want to control the movement. Do not allow the movement to control you. That's it. Out and in and up, out and in. All right, now both at the same time. Up, out, and in and down. Try as best you can to move your feet together in sequence. They hit the ground together, they leave together. That's it. We're going to do 3 more. Here we go. 1. Good. 2. Last time. 3. Out, in, and down. Good, good. Let's stand up and walk around a bit. Let's get that blood moving. Get that lactic acid working out of our bodies. All right. So, last week, one of our bonus exercises was what we called the pistol squat. This week, it's going to be the main course, right? This is where we're just squatting on one foot, okay? So there's a system, there's a process. We can have our chair on the left side there. We're going to work our left foot, all right? So what I want you to do is I want you to stick your right leg in front of you. Now, if that's really hard for you, you can keep your heel on the ground, okay? If you can, lift it up in the air. First movement we're going to do is stick my bottom out, right? So I'm here. First movement is going to stick my bottom out. What that's going to do is that's going to activate my glutes and my quads, my hamstrings, and you're going to feel your weight shift to your heel. All right, now I'm going to go down as far as I can, and then I'm going to come right back up, okay? Think about having a headlight in your chest. As you go down, try to illuminate, shine that headlight in front of you, not to the ground, okay? All right, here we go. Left leg. It's okay to hold on. We're down and up. Try to keep that leg in the air if you can. And 2. We're going to do 8. So if you get tired, you can stop. 3. 4. Really stick that bottom out. Good. 5. And 6. Well done. 7. And 8. Good. Let's rotate to the other side. You feel that working? I tell you what, when you work the body like that, you give it no choice but to change. It has to change, okay? Same thing. Here we go. We're going to shift our weight to our right foot. Left foot is in front of us, okay? And here we go. Bottom out. Shift your weight to your heel. There's 1 and 2. Good. And 3 and 4. Well done. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And rest. Walk it out. Walk it out. If you got them, smoke them, right? If you got some water, you need a shot of water, grab it now. Good. Well done. About 10, 15 seconds, we're going to go right back to our chair there. All right. Will anyone have any big plans this weekend? Just football? Baseball. How about them Astros, huh? How about them Astros? Yeah, them Yankees thought they were something. They're 2-0. Yeah, I better watch out, man. Yankees always have a way. They got some magic somehow. They channeled the old Babe Ruth and the old school guys, the Mantles. They always find magic somewhere, so I better be careful. All right. Nice and tall. It's okay to hold on to the chair. We're going to start with alternating. Leg up in front of us, the right, and then the left. Good. And left. That's it. Nice and smooth. You want to control the movement. That's it. And we'll get a few more here. There you go. All right. Now let's bring both of them up. All right. We're gonna skip the single leg lateral, the single leg abduction, because we're gonna do extra with 2 legs. Okay. That's it. 3 more. 1, 2. Keep that core tight. And 3. Okay, now we're going to bring them up and abduct. So we're going to bring them up, open, close, and down. That's it. Let me give you a different angle. Up, open, close, and down. Remember, try to keep your back away if you can. All right, that'll really help strengthen your core. That's it. Good. 4 more. 1 and 2. Good. And 3. That's it. And 4. Good. And 5. That's it. You know, I forgot to mention, you know, one of the excuses people have when it comes to exercising is, you know, like one thing I hear a lot is I got to go to the store and get a honey bun and Dr. Pepper. I've heard that before, you know. And this is from a guy that he taught me everything I knew. All right, here we go. We're going to shift our weight to our left foot. Got him, huh? Got him. Uh-oh, I got a classmate coming to his defense. All right, here we go. We're going to do our single leg squat. So we have our chair on the left side. All right, left side, we're going to be squatting or going down on our left foot, okay? So let's bring our right foot in front of us. It may help for you to find a focal point here if you want to try this exercise not holding on. Find a focal point and really dial in and see if you can do it without holding on, okay? That's another progression here. Here we go. Let's begin. We're going to go down and up. Take your time with it. And 2. Good, okay. That's it. And 3. Yeah, that's okay. If you have to hold on, that's okay. The efficiency of the movement is more important than you not holding on. Good. Stick that bottom out. There you go. 2 more. That's it. Last one. Great job. All right, let's rotate. Let's rotate. Good. Very good. All right, we're going to shift our weight to our right foot. Bring our left foot up in the air. And let's begin. Bottom out, find your focal point, and drive on that heel. And 2. And 3. It may help you to stabilize if you want to try it without holding on. It may help to stabilize yourself. Put your foot on the ground. Try not to, but if you need to, that's okay. Good. 2 more. Stick that bottom out. And 8. And rest. Great job. Walk it out. Grab some water. That is our strength pillar. Those exercises not only will help improve our balance, they're going to strengthen our bones and most certainly strengthen our muscles, right? That's our strength pillar. Any questions? Got it? Like it? Perfect. So, who are the Phillies playing?
San Diego.
Oh.
I think it's 1-1. They moved to Philadelphia tonight.
Yeah.
For 3 games.
Oh, they snuck one out in San Diego.
First one.
Nice.
They both of those teams were not supposed to be there.
Yeah. Good for them.
Houston is powerful. Were there 2 games in New York or Houston?
Houston. Yeah, they had one of the best records in baseball this year. So, all right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move into our posture pillar, okay? And before we do that, I want to do a bonus exercise. You got the chair on the right side. You can keep it there. That's just fine. So what we're going to do, and this is a strength / balance. So we've got our chair on the right side, and what I want to do is I want to reach back with my left leg and touch. Now you see how my body goes forward a bit? My nose is over my toe, okay? And the way I want you to think about this is think about it as though you're pushing a chair back with your leg, right? Touch, and then you're coming to start, all right? What that's going to do is you're going to feel your body weight shift on your foot from the heel to the ball of your foot, right? So working on that sagittal plane there is important because that's how we walk, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to break down that system and work on one component right now. So we're going to balance on our right foot, and we're going to reach back with our left foot. Touch with your toe, and come to start position. Now, if you need to hold on, you certainly can, but we're just going to reach back. My upper body's going to lean forward a little bit, and I'm going to come forward. Let me give you a different angle, okay? We're going to reach back, touch with my toe, and back to start. If you can, try not to put your foot on the ground. The only time your foot's going to hit the ground is when your toes touch in the back there. That's it. Good. And touch. 3 more. 1. Good. And 2. Good. Good, good. And 3. You got it, Michelle. Good. And rest. Perfect. Okay. We'll do the same thing with the other foot, all right? We'll shift our chair. All right. All that chair shifting gives us a little more work, right? It's just extra. So you don't have to thank me now. You can thank me later. All right. Ready? Right foot, we're going to reach back and reach and touch and come back to start position. Don't forget to bend your knee and touch. Find your focal point. Nice and slow. You control the movement. Don't allow the movement to control you. That's it. 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Awesome. Relax. Walk it out. You feel those lower legs burning? Fantastic. Keeping the chair right where it's at. So we're going to continue to build each week and make these exercises a little harder. So this week when it comes to our posture, all right, the first exercise we're going to do in the posture pillar is going to be a single leg, reverse, swing, and overhead touch. It's a lot of movement. There's going to be a lot going on, right? So somebody with Alzheimer's or dementia, they're really having to think about all these movements, right? Your fine motor skills. So what it looks like is I'm on my left foot. My arms are out in front of me. I'm touching my pinkies. I'm going to open up. I'm going to push back and stretch. Then I'm going to come up and touch my thumbs together without looking. And then I'm going to come right back down, turning my palms back to the sky. Okay? Now, if that's really hard, what you can do is get into the balanced position of confidence, but I want you on your toes back there. Usually, both feet are flat on the ground, but for this particular exercise, I want your heel in the air. If you cannot stand on one foot, okay, you can keep your toes close to you, all right? Keep your foot close to you if you'd like. And also, you can do this with one hand if that works for you, okay? All right, everybody got it? Okay, let's begin. All right, we're on our left foot. Our hands are out in front of us. If you need to, you can widen that also. And we're going to go out nice and slow. Good. And we're going to go up and down. I'm going to turn my palms to the sky there. And 2. Push. Good. And up and down. That's it. And 3. Stretch right there. That's it. Good. Up and down. And 4. Up. Good. touch those thumbs, and down. All right, we're going to do 2 more. 5, out, and up, touching those thumbs. Try not to jut your head forward if you can help it. And down, all right, and here we go. We're going to go back. Try not to jut that head forward. Keep it back. And up, and down. And rest. Shake that leg. Whew. Walk around, march it out a little bit. Great job. So we're going to take and rotate our chair to the right side there. Grab a shot of water if you need it, guys. Yeah, at any time. Yeah, always, always. Okay. All right, we're going to do the same thing, but we're just going to do it on the opposite foot, okay? Same deal, same stance. If you have a little trouble in one foot, you can put that toe on the ground. Remember, the efficiency of the exercise is what's most important. You don't want to have to find your position on each rep, right? We want to stack some reps together. So here we go. We're going to shift our weight to our right foot, left leg in the air or toes on the ground, hands in front of us, touching our pinkies. And we're going to go out nice and slow. You can use one arm. And we're going to go up. There you go. Okay, yeah, there you go. Good. And down. How's that feel? Good. Out. Stretch. Up. And down. And 3. Up. Good. And down. Turn those palms to the sky. And 4. Stretch that chest. Up. And down. We're going to do 2 more, okay? So we're out. Up. And down. Last time. Out. Push, push. Up. And down. And rest. Wonderful. Awesome. Okay? Walk it out a bit. Keeping the chair right where it's at. Second exercise in our balance pillar is going to be, okay. Again, adding more difficulty, more variables, more progressions. You remember last week we did our reach and raise over the head. Well, today we're going to shift and bring our leg up into the air. Okay, so here's how this is going to look, right? Normal. We're going to go down. My feet are hip width apart. I'm going to take my imaginary ball and I'm going to go down. I'm going to try to get to the ground if I can. And as I come up, I'm going to raise my hands over my head. I will shift, lift, and put that foot right back down where it came from. All right? We'll do the next repetition. We'll bring the right leg up. Now, here are your progressions, your modifications, okay? Let's say you get lightheaded, so I don't want you to go down as far. All right, let's say you've got some pain in the knees, stay above the pain, okay? As you come up, right, this is the most difficult part. As you come up and you begin to shift and lift, you can do this 2 different ways. You can shift and go to your toes and down, or you can shift and come up slightly and go down. You can also use one arm to hold on, right? So I'm going down. And as I come up, I'm grabbing my chair, I'm shifting, and I'm lifting with one arm, okay? So those are some modifications. Any questions? Got it? All right, let's begin. Feet hip width apart. We're going to go down. That's it, as far as you can or as far as you feel comfortable. And we're up. You should feel your weight shift to your heel. All right, now here's the hard part. Hand over your head, pick your poison. We're going to shift and lift and down. Perfect. And down with the hands. Now we're down to the ground. Feel your weight shift to your heels and we're up. And we're up with the hands. Now we're going to bring up the right foot, okay, or the opposite leg. Okay, brought up the right foot last time, bring up the left. Good. And down. Beautiful. And down. And up, and up. We're going to shift and lift and down. Good, and down. Nice slow movement this one is. All right, we want to stay in control, and we're up. Push those hands back, shift, lift, and down. You can see the setup is everything, right? So if you need to take an extra moment, before, good, and up, bringing that left leg, good, and up. Shift, and lift, perfect, and down, good, good, good. Last time, and down. So we're going to go down, there you go, and we're up, and shift, and lift, and down. Great job. Well done. Sometimes you may have folks that have some back injuries, some fusions, and so that's another instance where you probably wouldn't go down so far if you have some pain there. So good job. I get a lot of questions about back pain. It's most common. You get pain when you have imbalances in the muscles, right? Whenever muscles get overused, overworked, and then you have muscles that are underused, underactive, right? So that's what we use our flexibility pillar for, okay? All right. You're going to take a little breather, about 15 seconds. I'm going to grab a shot of water. You do as well if you have it, if you want to.
The 5 o'clock class get vino instead of
Boss. So, all right, are we ready? Okay, now make this work for you. Now, we're going to do 8 repetitions to 12, most exercises. Make it work for you. I'm talking mostly to people on camera here because we have varying abilities that take this class. So I want to make sure that everyone understands to make it flexible, right? Okay. So, first thing we're going to do, we're going to start. All right. We're going to bring our left leg into the air. We have our chair on the right side. We're going to bring our left leg. Remember your modifications, toes on the ground. You can certainly bring it out to create a little more stability. Bring it back a little bit. All right. Or you can put your foot flat on the ground in the balanced position of confidence. Okay. So we've got our left leg in the air. Our hands are out in front of us. All right. And we're going to open. That's it. And up. Good. And down. Nice and slow. Perfect. And open. Good. And up. Touching those thumbs together. And down. Yeah, that's great. And open. Push, push, push. Up. And down. And out. Stretch. Remember, try not to jut that head forward. And up. And down. 3 more. Good. And up. And down. That's it. Last one. Open. Touch those thumbs. There you go. And down. And rest. Walk it out. Good. March it out a little bit. There you go. Awesome. All right. We're going to get a little bit of a break after this. This is the last exercise in the pillar, in the posture pillar. Same as before. All right. Reaching down, bringing that leg up on either side. We'll alternate, okay? So we've got our imaginary ball. Our feet are hip width apart. Okay. We're going to go down as far as you can or as far as you feel comfortable. Good. And then you're going to come up. We're going to bring the left leg up first, okay? Left leg up. So we're going to shift to the right foot. Lift. Now you can go to your toes if you'd like. That's it. And down. Good. And down. And we're down. Good. And up. And up. And now we're bringing the right leg. So we're going to shift to the left foot. Lift. And down. Good. And down. And we're down. This part is mimicking picking something up off the floor, making our exercise, our lifts, our movements functional. Left leg coming up. Good. And down. And down. Good. And up. And up. And we'll shift. Right leg coming up. And lift. And down. And down. And up. Last round right here. And up. Good. Shift. Lift. And down. And down. Last one. Okay. Right leg in the air. And touch. And up. And up. And shift. And lift. And rest. Great job. Listen, that's really hard. Those movements are challenging, all right? And we can build progressions on top of that. But this is where we need to go to really get real results, okay? Being completely honest with you. You've got to continue to change your exercises. Otherwise, you become complacent and your body just frankly gets used to those exercises. It's very similar to hitting a plateau in the gym. Go ahead and have a seat, guys. It's very similar to hitting a plateau in a gym when you're working out. You know, I like to use step aerobics as an example. You can do the same thing with guys, right? Guys always walking around with the big upper bodies and they got little bitty legs, right? They look like toothpicks. Drives me nuts. My youngest son now, my oldest son too is working out a lot now. He's got some pretty big goals, but man, my youngest, he's always like that, Dad? Like that, Dad? And I'm like, oh, stop pointing. Stop pointing. But yeah, exactly like that. But what happens is when you do the same thing over and over and over again when it comes to exercise, right? The body hates stress. It doesn't like stress. It doesn't like stress so much that there is literally a chemical reaction in the body to help you mitigate stress. So what happens is the body strives for homeostasis, right? Peace, even keel, level play. When you put physical stress on the body, like a load-bearing exercise, such as sitting up and down or squatting on one leg, the muscles start burning a little bit. They start working. And the body says, hey, listen, that's not fun. That's really hard. We need more muscle tissue there, so if we encounter that again, it's easier, right? Because you're throwing us out of our homeostasis. You're throwing us out of our whack. So if you do that over and over and over again, eventually the body will learn. If we just did one-legged squats for the next 18 weeks, the body would learn, oh, I figured this out. This muscle doesn't need to work. This muscle doesn't need to work. And you guys are strong enough to handle this, so we're good, right? So there's no more change. So then what we do is we were squatting on one leg. Then we'll come back where we squat down and lean forward and come back. Now that changes everything. Now the body's going, wait a minute. This is different. What's going on here? And the body says, okay, everybody, all hands back on deck. All right, and now I need you going, I need you firing, I need you lifting and working, and so you get more muscle stimulation. All right, you guys buy that? Does that make sense? I just made that up. It's now on the fly. I have a bridge for sale. Good. So let's go into our flexibility pillar. How are we doing on time? We got to get moving. All right, so first thing I want to do in my flexibility pillar is let's take our left leg out in front of us. All right, we're going to take both hands and we're going to slide down that leg. You're just going to hold. All right, and you can go down as far as you can, but really what we're after is just feeling a pull, a stretch in the back of the leg. Maybe it's in the back of the calf, maybe it's in the back of the knee. You feel it back there, you're definitely doing it right. Okay, and we all will feel it in different places. That just means that muscle is the tightest in that synergy there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Now we're going to rotate. All right, we're going to bring our left leg in, we're going to bring our right leg out. Both hands, we're going to slide down. That's it. Good, and just hold steady. Very good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Awesome. All right. Now we're going to bring our legs so that they are chair leg width apart. You guys see that? Maybe a little wider if you'd like, but you definitely want them chair leg. We're going to go down and touch the floor here, okay? So we're going to reach. Our aim is to touch the floor. All right. And then if you can get to the floor, we're going to work our way back, our hands back underneath our chair there. All right. If you can reach the floor, we're going to work our hands back underneath the chair. Let me give you a different angle here. That's it. See my hands there? I'm working underneath the chair. All right. Now, if you get short of breath or you get lightheaded, come on up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we're up. Good. Now go ahead, let's slide back into our chair. We're going to slide all the way back into our chair. Try not to allow your back to hit the back of the chair, all right? We're going to do our neck stretch, right? That really goofy stretch where we're all leaning one way. We look like we're in a roller coaster, you know? All right. Left hand holding under the chair. Left hand holding, right hand across the stomach. We're going to lean and look to the right. So we're leaning away from the hand holding, all right? We want that hand to act as an anchor. That's it. You're going to look up. You're going to look down. You're going to find the place you feel that stretch the most. You're just going to hold. That's it. May feel it in your arm, may feel it in your biceps, your shoulder. You may feel it all the way up to your ear. That's good. You don't want to kill it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Good. We're going to do the same thing with the other side, okay? We're going to take our right hand and hold. Left hand going across the stomach there. And we're going to lean and look to the left. You're going to look up. Down. Bit of exploration there. Find the place you feel that stretch the most. And hold. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Good. All right, that's our flexibility pillar, right? We're stretching those muscles in the back of our legs for good gait health. Again, guys, when commercials come on, when you're watching your favorite program, if you're not walking a lot, do those leg extensions. It doesn't have to be fancy, but something is always better than nothing. Every deposit that you make in the Muscle Credit Union, the better off you're going to be for it, okay? All right, let's get into the balance pillar, okay? So grab a shot of water if you need it. Give you about 10 or 15 seconds here. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's put that chair on the left side. We're going to put that chair on the left side there. We are going to take a page out of the yoga book. All right. Now, like I said, I like yoga. I love yoga. I think people should do yoga. Just when it comes to the statistics and the research, though, it's the balanced Pacific movements, the dynamic movements, where we're moving and we're in proprioceptively enriched environments, stable but unstable. That's when the real progress is made, is what research shows us, okay? So what we're going to do is what's called the tree pose. There's several ways to do it. Let me show you the full thing. We're going to have our heel and our hands are going to go over our head. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go out, touch with the toe, and then heel to the side of the shin, okay? Modifications. One is we have one hand where we're holding on. And maybe you don't touch high, touch closer to the ankle, and then you're down, okay? Modification 2, hands over your head, and you're bringing your foot in, keeping your toe on the ground, okay? Modification 3, you can touch lower on the leg, okay? Does that make sense? 1, where you're holding. 2, sliding the toes in and out. 3, touching at the ankle, okay? And at any point, you can grab onto the chair, all right? So let's begin. We're going to shift our weight to our left foot. We're going to take our hands over our head. We're going to come up and down. Touch and up. Good. And down. Control the movement. And 3. We're going to go to 8 and 4. That's it. Just the slightest bit of weight is on my toe when I touch right there. My right leg, when I touch right there, just the slightest bit of body weight shifts. That's it. Last one. Touch and rest. Good. Let's slide our chair to the opposite side. Well done. All right. Same thing. Shift your weight to your right foot, bend your knee, hands over our head. Ready? We've got our left foot, we're going to touch. Nice and easy right there. Good. Keep your core tight. Keep your knee slightly bent. Good. Good. Oops. Good, good, Michelle. That's it. And 6. And 7. Last one. And 8. And rest. Good. You feel that in your shoulders too. Arms start getting a little heavy. All right. So now, what we're going to do is make an adjustment. All right. I want to cross the midline. Chair's on the right side, we're going to keep it, we're going to keep it there. So what I want to do is I'm going to draw like a half moon around my foot. So I'm going to start with my left foot to the side, and I'm just going to draw a half moon as though my feet were in the sand at the beach. Not getting in the water right now. And we're just going to go back and forth. Just like that, like a windshield wiper, all right? Now, my toes are touching the ground, but I have no weight on them, all right? I have no weight on my toes. In fact, if you want, you can raise your toes up a little bit, just crossing over, okay? Everybody got that? Call this the windshield wiper. That'll be the new professional term for this movement. You ready? Let's shift your weight. Of course, you can hold on if you like. Bend your knee, core tight, find a focal point, okay? And let's begin. We're going to come, cross the midline, and back. Now, if you have a hip replacement, this movement is okay. This movement would be okay if you had a total joint replacement in the hip, because we're not putting those hips under any load. The hip that's under the load is staying still. It's static. It's not going anywhere, right? Good. Nice and tall. Coming across. Perfect. And we're going to go to 10 here. Good. This is 6. And 7. And 8. Good. 9. Last one. And 10. Perfect. What a difference that makes, right? When you're moving your foot front to back versus the sagittal plane versus the frontal plane, makes a big difference, okay? Let's go ahead and rotate. Great job. Bear with me here, just gonna make a quick note. Okay. I'm changing things on the fly. Okay, same thing. Find your focal point, knee slightly bent. I've got my toes of my right foot on the ground, and let's begin. Nice and tall, shoulders back. Good. Core tight. That's it. And across and back. And take your time with the movement. Make it work for you. And back. And across. And back. Good. And across. That's it. And back. Good. There's 6. And 7. And 8, 2 more. Keep those shoulders up, core tight. knee bent, 9, last one, and 10. Good, good, good. This next balance exercise is one that I use a lot, especially with folks with neurological issues, all right? They've got some kind of, either tumor or Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, dementia. This one I use a lot, okay? We're going to bring our feet together. Hands across our chest, all right? Now, I want you to be really careful here, because all we're going to do is we're going to look left and we're going to look right. And that seems easy enough, but I don't want you to get caught off guard, all right? This is going to be a challenge. So bend your knees. I want you to stay close to your chair, all right? And I want you to just slowly look left and then look right. Take your time and center. All right. If that's easy enough, we're going to take that movement and we're going to go to one foot, okay? I want you to bring your toes in the air, or your heel in the air if you can. That's one way. If you can bring your entire foot in the air. So you have 3 ways to do this. Feet close together, toes on the ground, foot in the air, all right? So let's begin. We're going to look left, nice and slow. Take your time. Looking right and center. Left, right, center. 2 more. Left, right, and center. Last one. Left, right, and center. And rest. Good. A little harder than you think? Yeah. Good, good, good. Let's rotate. All right. This will be the last exercise we do today. We'll stand on one foot for 60 seconds, okay? All right. Remember, you have the 3 modifications, so pick. Just keep in mind, we're all better on one side than another, okay? So keep that in mind as we move into this next exercise, all right? So let's shift our weight to our right foot. All right. Pick your modification. Hands across the chest. This time we're going to look right first. Okay? Nice and slow. Then we're going to look left. Even though I'm giving you the verbal cues, make it work for you. All right? You're standing on one foot and center. Good. We'll look right. We'll look left and center. Right, left, and center. 2 more. Right, left, and center. Last time. Right, left, and center. Great job. I want you to grab a shot of water if you would like. We're going to finish class. If you need to take a break, go have a little sit down. We're going to finish class with standing on one leg for 60 seconds, okay? Take a few seconds here. Running a little late. If you need to go, I understand. Probably going to be about 3 minutes. So I know in Naples we're enjoying this cold weather, but it ain't too far north and people are not enjoying the cold weather. I have a son at FSU, and he's done with Tallahassee. He's ready to come home, boy. He's had enough of the cold weather. I said, it's been 2 days. So, all right, here we go. Balancing on one leg for 60 seconds, okay? If you need to, modifications would be toes on the ground, all right? Or keep it up for 15, down for 15, okay? You can alternate, all right? So here's what I want to do. I want you to find a focal point, okay? Remember to bend your knee. Before we get started, deep breath. center. Shift your weight to your right foot. Let's bring that left foot up. Time begins now. Find a focal point. Twenty seconds have passed. 30. Great job. 40. 50. 3, 2, 1, and time. Well done. Let's rotate. Great job. All right, this is it. You ready? Deep breath. Center. Let's shift our weight to our left foot. Find your focal point. And let's bring that right foot up into the air. Time has begun. Good. Good. Twenty seconds have passed. 30. 40. Good. 50. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome. Listen, thank you for being here today. I know I ran a little late. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But I do certainly appreciate you guys being here. Remember, do your homework, check your emails. Halloween's coming up. My Balance University makes a great Halloween gift. All right, if you're giving out to trick-or-treaters. You guys use the website, mybalanceuniversity.com. You can find all my references and sources. All our research is there. Scroll to the bottom of the page. You'll see the link. And remember, print your email, do your homework, and your second bill of homework, guys, you know this, make somebody smile, all right? Make somebody smile out there, especially around here with Hurricane Ian. Boy, everyone can use a pat on the back and a hug, I think. Great job. All right, I'll hang around for questions if you have them.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Well done.